Hey guys, we're back, and we're going to continue on trying to fight these fuckers.
This is called Cave of the Dead, right?
Yep.
Good, because we're probably going to be dead after the end of this little charade.
Yep. Whoa, what the fuck?
You got staggered. Yeah, that is the one problem with this, is that you can actually get staggered by the blasts themselves.
Huh.
Someone actually,
Let's see if we can actually get them.
4-3, let's go ahead and out-gank the gankers.
Yeah! Okay, come on. Come on, Summon. Come on, Summon. You are about to help the Legend Hunters try to get through this gank squad shit.
Vertamoon, I believe
Wait.
his name is. Yeah, just give him a bit. It'll either give us a disconnect message or he'll summon in. One of the two. Yeah, here he is.
Alright. Let me...
Guest starring Vertamoon.
Alright, let's start this shit.
Alright.
I think someone's...
That was either him or that was our summons, and it's hard to tell which is which. Alright, so stamina recover, and then you enter.
Well, you should recover stamina while you're going through.
Right, but still. Alright. So remember the strategy that I did. Focus on the first... Focus on the Havel. Assuming that... Focus on backstabbing the Havel. Because as long as you're in the backstab animation, I think it's the grave robber who has the twin swords.
Fuck.
He can stab you all he wants. He's not gonna hurt you, as long as you're in the backstab animation. So get out of there, and focus on pick someone. Yeah. No, too early. Thank you. Bada bing. Yeah, he has more stamina than you would like to be led to believe.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, trust me, that's how I felt fighting Master Nisashi. That is the samurai character. I cannot remember his name. Milan, sorry. Yeah, thankfully our Vertamoon friend is helping us by no. But why are you getting it? Drink.
I have no idea how I survived that, but I thank the sun.
Alright. I think our friend is about to take care of the old explorer, which is going to make this next part even fantasticer. Drink again.
Yeah, just in case.
No, you will need to drink again. With Mr. Chaos Spammer, we're going to need... You want to start with full health. Okay. That's one of them down, so now it's going to be a 2-on-4. Alright, well, let's go ahead and help. Let's go ahead and gank the Havel. So, see, you don't want to drain all of the stamina in one shot.
Damn it!
And you got to be careful where you're walking.
Alright. Where'd the Havel go?
Havel's over there with the Sombro. There you go. This is probably the scummiest way to take this fight out, considering it's a 4-on-1 now. But you know what? Gives no fucks. Drink.
Yeah, I got...
Because you saw how much damage he did in one shot.
You know what? I'm switching to the shield, and I'm switching to my axe.
I don't know why you... Now is the time to start using spells.
Why am I not doing that?
Because even if they don't do that much damage against him, it stunts. Or it has a better chance for stun. Which means he's either going to have to spend more stamina to roll around, or he's going to go ahead and get Sunlock. And I believe you just killed him. Twinkling Titanite, Petrified, Dragonbone, I think we got a slab. Raise the sun. Alright, so move on ahead.
Alrighty.
And we'll unlock a shortcut back up to the main area.
And I got a sunlight medal. Woohoo!
Yes.
So that was our first instance of actually using someone online.
And it was very useful.
No fucking kidding.
Blackweed Balm. And
Thank you, Vertamoon, whoever you may be. If you ever see
Vertamoon.
Vertamoon. If you ever see our Let's Play channel, you have our thanks.
And that's our reward. No. Read it. Read it. It's actually useful.
Where is it?
Leggings.
Oh, it's leggings? Flower skirt. Shirt of a nameless troubadour. High durability despite its appearance. While troubadours can get by on their own through wily use of their arts for the most part, they might still require a generous patron. The stunning arrangement of layered flower on the skirt is designed to capture the attention of a candidate for the position. The fuck?
I'm trying to remember what the effect of this item is. I will look it up while Zero goes in and gets us back to the main city.
Oh, look.
Yeah, you're right there, and that's where you get those items. And torch.
Should I jump down?
Yeah, just walk down.
Or wait.
Or you can, use the
What's this say?
find work.
Haha.
Yeah, just walk around and there you
Bully.
are. You can just, oh dear, that's the reason why you wanted to do that. It's a good thing I didn't say it. You just used the H feather. Dark Greatsword.
I gotta see this.
Weapon.
Oh wait,
No wait.
it's a spell.
Is it the spell dark? Because there's two variants of it. Okay, no, because there's dark. Okay,
There it is.
Okay, yes.
Holy
no.
shit! Look at that intelligence requirement.
That's why you get some. That's what the incense is for. Hex adapted from an ancient sorcery, brandished dark like a sword. By its nature, dark is normally tranquil, but this hex releases a focus ray to dark and uncharacteristic flash of brilliance.
Holy hell, that looks awesome.
It is. It is the dark equivalent of the Soul Greatsword.
You know what? That is fucking awesome. And with that, we have now officially completed the DLC for this.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Quite right.
This is also the first time I've ever beaten this DLC completely.
Technically, it would be mine too, considering that I helped you with this.
Because you've never beaten the gang.
I've never done this gang squad, for the record. Okay, yeah. There is a special effect. It adds 2 to vigor and 1 to endurance.
For what?
For the flower skirt.
2 to vigor and 1 to endurance?
Yes.
Holy shit, that's very nice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay, so there is one thing that we need to get, because the next DLC we're going for is the Crown of the Iron King.
Yes.
Because we're going in order.
Yes.
Back when we were at the Iron Keep, there was a key. We never used that key. In order to use it, we need to actually go back to the Forest of Fallen Giants to the Cardinal Tower. Because that iron key opens a door to a whole bunch of basilisks. Not basilisks, the salamanders.
Oh, yes, that area, yeah. There's actually something, if it's still there, and I think it is, there's something very important we need to get through, which will serve as an excellent preface to the next DLC.
Alright, so going down.
I feel like we keep hyping up enemies as fantastic bosses, and then you kill them in the single attempt that we save a literal chapter and literal episode of the Let's Play for it, and then you just kill it.
Yeah, that kind of happens a lot.
Yes, and it's with you specifically. So we go down here, and it's that first door that you go to when you're about to visit the last giant.
Yeah, and we've already discussed the lore of how the last giant is actually the giant lord, which is, I think, pretty cool.
It's fitting.
Anyway,
so go ahead and just arm your shield. Take care of this guy.
What'd he drop?
Soldier armor, doesn't really matter. So now you can open up this door.
And in here is fiery hell.
Well, if you choose to sit on the fire. We're only here for a couple of reasons. This, for starters.
Cracked red eye.
And what's over in the distance.
Rebel's Great Shield and
Heavy Iron Key.
And with that, I am actually... If I can get out!
No, you led the other one on, now they're gonna just go ahead and tongue fuck you.
To that I say, no! I deny both of you.
You denied the kissing of the French?
I deny the kissing of the...
I believe they were insulted by that joke, considering how close the fireballs came to your character's body.
Yeah.
For the record, we took the sane route. You could technically...
you go down from that ledge by dropping onto a literal...
and have the lion's gear equipped with the falling cat ring.
Yeah, but that is complete horseshit!
Why are you scared of him? You could probably one-shot him now. Oh.
Okay, that was kind of funny. You know, that's the perfect way for me to go out like that. That is perfect. Okay, Leo, get our souls back. We're going to use those to level up.
All right.
And then we're going to go to the boss.
Go to the crown of the Iron King.
Yeah.
DLC. All right.
So
Yeah, I got
get
it.
our souls. I'm going to drink my coffee.
All right. But yeah.
Well,
All right. One here.
and take care of this guy. Leo's still getting back to understanding the controls of Dark Souls 2.
No, the timing.
Oh,
Not
look.
the controls, just the timing. Yeah.
Alright, let's head back to Majula. See you guys in a quick cut. Alright, we leveled up. We haven't leveled up yet.
We're going to level up.
I think we get 1 level from this. Oh, 2. Wait,
One. No,
Oh,
one.
we're
We're close enough.
I think we have some souls to burn.
Let's see. If the Herald will let me go, please. Thank you. Okay. So, souls. We have this.
If I recall, if that's over 6,000, that's perfect. That's all
perfect. All right. Well, we also have a lot of these.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see if I can remember out of the top of my head. You have the shield, the halberd, or the twin blade.
Yes.
You have
The Lost Sinner's Great Sword, which is complete bullshit.
the Smelter Demon's sword.
Yeah.
You get a giant hammer for this, which is bullshit. Spell, I think from him, I don't know which one.
Yeah. I think it's acid.
Duke's Dear Freya, I think you get the spider. No, you don't get the spider fang.
You get the fang.
You get the fang
or a rapier. I forget which.
Both of which suck. Spell, I think again, which also sucks.
Yeah.
Rotten gets you the what?
Oh, the giant cleaver.
The giant cleaver, which is
We
alright.
We already have.
It's alright. Looking Glass, you get his sword, bullshit.
Or his mirror.
Or his mirror shield, bullshit. Demon of the Song, Spotted Whip. The Spotted Whip is actually terrifying.
Yeah, no, especially if you dual wield the fuckers.
Yeah, you've seen that. I've shown you that clip.
Legend went into excruciating detail about that to me off camera.
Yeah. I don't remember. I think you get the Spitfire Spear, which is a fire spear at the end of this.
Giant Lord Soul. I think you get his sword.
Okay, and then Sin, you actually get a giant lance from his soul, which is actually Yorick's spear. The spear that's in him. Now, Ilana the Squalid Queen, I think you either get her halberd or you get a poison pyromancy. I'm not sure about the pyromancy part, though.
Well, we could go to...
but it's a fancy collection you still have, so let's keep it.
Okay,
and we'll go level up with her, so we now have 2 level ups.
Alright, so we took on the gang squad. What do you think that would require?
Well, that was jolly cooperation.
Yeah,
So what would that fall under?
Cooperation, faith in your companion.
Sure, let's go with that. I personally would like to put points into endurance just because of the amount of times our guard got broken.
Yeah. All right.
I kind of want to argue it that way.
Yeah, we could use with a bit of an HP boost and stamina boost as well.
All right. You know what? I completely forgot to check our ring selection before going in.
You want to take a look at it?
Yeah, let me just check a look at it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's basically we're not changing.
We're good. We're good. Yeah, we should be okay with that. Lion Mage Cobb, Sexer's Hood. Yeah, we should be hunky dory.
Yep. I think color.
Yeah, I think that's about it, and then we could just do that another time. Yeah, that's about it. All right. So to access the Crown of the Iron King DLC,
You actually have to go to.
you have to go back to
Eagles.
You have to go past where you fought the old Iron King.
Yeah, the old Iron King, aka Icarus Earth, aka whatever the fuck you want to call it.
AKA the cover of Metallica of a Metallica album.
Exactly.
So,
Now don't drop off again.
did I do that the last time? It's been a while. I think I fell out of my head.
Yeah. At least you still remember who you are, unlike Legend. The curse really got to him.
Yeah, I deal pretty decently with hollowing out. I don't hollow out all the way.
I think we are technically grandma at the moment. That always makes me laugh.
Grandma got hammered.
And again.
I was expecting a laugh out of that one. Wait, why the fuck am I fighting him?
You are a mage!
Well, to be fair, I'm not the mage. Legend is the mage, therefore I'm not used to having spells at my disposal. So at the very least, I can claim that.
I'm still learning how to use Anye.
Well, to be fair, it's been how long since you've played? And even longer for me.
Yeah,
So
I've been playing Dark Souls 3 so much, and I've been freaking enjoying using my scythe again.
Yeah, and the last Souls game I played was Bloodborne.
So we're all sorts of out of practice.
Yes. So go past the Primal Bonfire, and you'll come across the... That's odd.
What?
There's usually a bunch of signs here that say pay to win, that say money bags here. Let's remedy this.
Inventory.
Let's see, we need objects. Yeah.
Treasure?
No, it's money bags. Concepts.
Huh.
Huh. I cannot for the life of... Oh, here it is. Money bags ahead.
Okay.
Money bags in short.
Look, just money bags ahead.
Yeah, done should be... No, damn it. Money bags.
Okay,
And
yeah.
then done should be... Oh, here we go. Square. Yeah, see, there it is.
Yeah.
See, now the real fight begins. Oh, I'm reading the point.
Toggle.
Circling around. Silence.
Examine. Read message.
Hint. Okay, so let's actually read these because I forgot that there's actually things here. Forbidden is the path to the ancient king's domain. With water dry and path to mist, woeful temptation is dismissed. In the tower, the old Iron King resides a child of dark. Trespassers will face adversity befitting a monarch.
Very cool.
So you can warp to here at any time.
However, you required that key, which I had to toggle past really quickly. Because I didn't want to get blasted to get to pieces.
Well, you could have killed the salamanders.
It could have, but they have some extremely high defense.
Yeah, so in these rooms, you'll note these are the summoning rooms where you can go ahead and lay down a summon sign so that way you can go play with friends who actually have the DLC.
Yeah, which is actually kind of cool.
This actually specifically will warp you to, I think, 2 points in the DLC. One before one of the major final bosses, and the second right before the before the dungeon, before the extra dungeon.
Ah, okay.
So here we are.
And I'll let Leo take care of this, because
Alright.
fire is his element.
Yes, it is. And since I'm not playing a pyromancer in this universe, this should be much easier for me.
Really?
Yes, again, if you try to take on that realm with whatever element it is, you are dumb fucked.
So, we've gotten past the hard part for us.
Yes, you decided to... That's what I was saying. You took that path the first way.
Look at the scenery. It's beautiful.
It's like Detroit all over again.
Oh! Look at this smoldering area. Look up at that tower.
Holy, that's Suits, I hope you realize.
Oh god, you almost fell off.
No, I didn't, but I was pointing out the soot.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Soot and ash.
Oh yeah, trust me, your pandemoniums about falling off are only about to begin.
6 smelter wedges.
These become important.
Yep.
Alright, so... Well...
The only way up is on a long, long chain.
Do your chain hang low? Does it wobble to and fro? Do you really want me to fall off?
No.
That would be hilarious, though, if you had actually whacked me and I actually fell off. That would serve you right.
Please don't make me smack you.
Alright. So here we are. And we are introduced to and we will be introduced shortly to the gimmick of this area.
Let's see. When I first came here, I was invaded by a forlorn.
No. Well, one, we're not fully hollowed out.
This is what you use the smelter wedges on. This is actually this is the Dahlia, the Bride of Ash.
Correct.
Well, one part of her.
Yeah. You see, if you pick up one of these,
it's actually a fragment.
Yeah.
Soul of the Dahlia, Bride of Ash, who renounced her flesh and wandered Brume Tower. When the Dahlia came to this land, the king she sought was no longer there. Dispirited, she forsook her own soul and clung to the heirlooms of the old king. This is only a fragment of a soul. It cannot be used in this state.
So, the smelter wedges, which we picked up earlier.
An iron wedge forged in this land destroys the ashen idols. The ashen idol is of great consequence to the Dahlia, who, having removed her flesh, entrusts her very being to it.
So, you can only destroy the ashen idols with a smelter wedge.
Yeah.
And destroying an ashen idol reveals a part of Nadalia's soul.
Mm-hmm.
So she pulled a Voldemort, and therefore there are 10 Horcruxes lying around the land that you have to destroy with smelter wedges.
Before you go that way, there's a little way down here to get a nice item.
Oh, right.
Which, if I recall right, is the Dexterity Ring. Yes, I was right.
Yes.
That is a very nice item, which actually boosts your dex by 5, so if you're a little bit short of a weapon you want to use, that's a great way to help out.
Mm-hmm.
And, surprisingly, no forlorn.
Well, we're not human anymore right now. Remember that. So if a forlorn encounter would occur, it would not be while we are hollowed.
Old growth bomb. Ow.
So we'll be back here, by the way.
Yeah.
Fine work.
Try jumping. Yeah, right.
All right.
Now,
isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
Take that. This place has a lot of... You look at all the blood stains.
A lot of people trying this out for the first time, apparently. Oh yeah, if I was actually two-handing it instead of one-handing it like a dumbass.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they can actually thrust with their axes. Do not be fooled.
Oh. Shit. Okay. Take a drink, because you had me on edge the entire time there.
You should take a drink too.
Good idea. Oh, behind you.
Only one, because I took out the major 3.
One. They're easily staggered, I will say that, but they tend
Right now.
Right now. Later on, they come in ganks.
No, that's not what happens.
Well, I mean...
Later on, they get buffed.
Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. Those souls, those ashen idols will cast an ash buff on them, making them harder to stagger and oh so more difficult to get rid of.
Correct.
Now, the
Scythe plus 7.
Which, if you were looking for something really nice, there you go.
No, it's the Bardiche style scythe, not the Great Scythe. Not the one that you love so much.
Yeah, sadly. Although we do have the Great Scythe.
Yes.
You can get it off of spiders.
Yes, oddly enough. Titanite Slab!
So if you had a weapon you wanted to upgrade...
Or armor.
That's true.
So, here's the trick you need to know about Ashen Idols.
There it is.
Okay. No.
Yeah, how about you hold off on that?
Well, there's a trick to it. I just failed to pull it off properly. Okay, so as long as you're in this state, much like a backstab, you cannot get murdered. Much like I'm trying to avoid doing right now. That being said, okay, and the buff goes away if you kill one of these guys.
What's your stamina?
I just don't... Yeah, I thought there was one in here!
There is!
And there's more, but I got ganked. However, Ashen idols stay dead.
Yep. So
There
they
you go.
they do not respond, and that's good.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder how much further we can actually get into this before we have to end the episode, or should we end it off here?
Let's go for one more.
One more run? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do this because I'm masochistic, and
Well, you can unlock some really cool looking weapons and armor if you do this properly.
yeah, so let me just... Last time I was here, I was invaded by a forlorn wielding the Scythe of Want, if I recall right.
No, it's just called the Forlorn Scythe.
Ah,
Scythe of Want is exclusively to Nishandra.
yeah. Alrighty, so let's try to get through this as quickly and painlessly as possible.
So Nishandra,
The Chandra,
Nadalia, and
Ilana.
Alana.
And there's one more.
Right, but we won't go into that yet.
Another thing that Legend has started to teach me, how to fight without a shield.
Yeah. So I had a fun experience the other day.
Oh, really?
I was at church and they were doing a baptism. The girl's name, Colette.
Yeah, I should have said
So all I was thinking was like, is this what happened at the start of Tales of
that. Symphonia?
Symphonia?
Alright. Hop up, you bastard.
Remind me what Colette's title is?
Klutz.
No. The all important one that she's destined to save the world for.
Chosen one.
The just chosen one.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't help but wonder if that was the case. Like, is this how the chosen one was revealed?
I don't know, but should be very interesting. Anyway, I think you can... You don't actually have to go that way.
You don't, but that's the preferred way, or one of the preferred ways.
Now,
Mainly because you have to deal with this guy if you come down here.
and he...
Meet the possessed armors.
They are weird. Yeah, you see how they move? They're weird. They are very, very fucking weird. What does this say?
Chest ahead.
Jolly good. Jolly, jolly good. Alright, what do we get here?
Bonfire aesthetics and human effigies.
Good, to replace some of the ones we lost in the frickin' Chamber of the Dead.
Cave of the Dead.
Cave of the Dead, I mean.
Now be careful there, because that's where we came in. So take a drink.
No, I'll do this.
And lally ho.
Lally-ho!
Don't pick up the soul. Focus on killing these dudes. Because we are going to die. You know what occurred to me earlier?
What?
You could have tried to spell snipe some of them.
That's what I was trying to do, was trying to get them all to spawn, and then what I'm going to do,
You spell snipe them.
smell snipe them from down here. Because I'm an evil motherfucker. They are extremely weak to hexes.
Alright.
And that everyone?
There's the one in the other room which I ran into and got killed by.
Yeah, let me quickly take care of that guy. Okay, that was weird.
Yeah.
You motherfucker!
Yeah, he spawns in. That's why I got ganked.
Alrighty. Take that, you bastard. Wow, we're doing over 1,000 damage.
Yeah. Dance of Fire.
Which is a nice pyromancy.
It is a very nice pyromancy.
I've actually never done a full proper pyromancy build now that I think about
You should. It's actually really fun. Alright.
Dumbass. Now, over here is the way that we're supposed to go.
Correct.
That way leads to more die.
Welcome to die. So now here, you want to go down this way first, because there's some secrets.
First off,
No.
son of a bitch!
Well, that is the perfect way to end this episode.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, we're ending it here. In the next episode, we'll meet you off right where I died. See you guys later. Ciao.